What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the GGBL. It's been a while. It's been maybe about a week or two. Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since GGBL last posted. Do a little mic check here real quick. It's been a long time. Okay, we are good. Mic sounds golden. Goldglover 9. Golden. Yeah. Shane, what's going on, man? What's up, Poppy? Sulacitas de Porto Alegre. Hey. Eli Sports Network. I should say hola. Eli Sports Network. I'm excited to watch more of Louis Savage. Oh, Louis Savage. Yeah, man. Louis Savage is the beast. Louis Savage is a beast. Yeah, you got to wait till tomorrow, though. You got to wait till tomorrow for Ohio Western. They're taking on Coastal Carolina tomorrow. So we'll wait and see how that's all going to play out. But Nathan plays Midsummer for this league. Yeah, baby, Midsummer. Big games coming up. I'll show you guys which games are going to be on tap here tonight. But you got to feel bad for Shane. Can we just take a moment? Can we take a moment and just really feel bad? Just embrace the bad feeling for Dia, for a Diabolist. Quote, "It's time to eat more black pills for my Hawks." We got to feel bad for him. We got to embrace it. Sulacitas. I love when someone that doesn't speak Portuguese says my name. Hey, man. I try. I took 4 years of Spanish in high school, but that was like maybe 16 years ago. Oh, I just gave you guys my age right there. I've been doing that lately. I've been really on like an age kick. Like I'm telling you guys all my my deepest, darkest secrets about my age and stuff. So you can like search me up and you can find. I don't know what y'all do in today's internet climate. Shout out Maple says sequestral. Diabolist says it might be terminal. Shane says you can just refer to me as Daddy if that makes you feel more comfortable. Ooh. Us Michiganders throwing some shade at each other there. There's another tidbit, okay? So if you guys want to look me up, there you go. All right, without further ado, let's talk about some of these matchups that we're showing here tonight. So first up, we are going to show Tristan McKenzie against 7-1 Yanni Chirinos for the San Francisco Grizzlies. You got 27-29 Good Boys versus the 30-26 San Francisco Grizzlies. That's going to be the first game up on top tonight. Then we're going to simulate a few weeks and get all the way here to the 17th and 18th where we've got this matchup here, which will be Santa Fe and Columbus. So we don't know the pitching matchups here for this game, but we will by the time that we get there. And then next up after that, I believe, is going to be Michigan and Phoenix, which is going to be a huge matchup because both teams right now, as it is at the beginning of June, they're really close in standing, 32-26. Phoenix, 33-24. Michigan. And then to close tonight off, we've got Carolina against Atlanta to end the month of June. And then before you know it, we're into July. And then we're talking about All-Star festivities. Then we're talking about Trade Day. And then we're moving on to the second half of the season and getting close to the playoffs. So that's what's on tap here tonight. That's what's at store, or in store. 4 games should get us to about 9 o'clock, maybe 9:30. Who knows? Possibly 10 o'clock. But after those games are done, after the last games are done, we're going to simulate the month of June. We'll talk about some things in July, like All-Star race updates, who looks like they're going to make the All-Star team. We'll get a statistical update as well. So lots in store here for today's live stream for the GGBL. And I'll check the comment section here to see what you guys are saying in the live chat. Sulasita says, is there any way that I can be a player in the GGBL? Do any of the moderators want to answer that question for Mr. Sulasitas? Because it's an interesting way that you're asking that question. Oops, I just bumped the mic there. Interesting that you're asking that question, because on Sunday, I'm going live to talk about a new way on the channel that you can become a player, or that you can get players across the channel. Doesn't matter if it's GGBL, doesn't matter if it's Cubs, doesn't matter if it's Bradley Braves over on Twitch. Doesn't matter how you get it or how you earn it. There's a way that you can do it. It's called channel points. So we can do it that way, or you can become a patron, a donating patron per month. That way you can get a player immediately. So there's 2 different ways: Patreon subscription and then channel points. So if someone maybe wants to link that video to him, that would be perfect. That would be great, especially for anybody else that's asking. Eddie Benzine / Nick. Which is it? Is it Nick or Eddie? He says hello. How you doing? Thank you, Dia. Patreon is the fastest way to get a player, but if you don't want to go that route, play in the channel points contest that's launching on Sunday. So I'm sure they can link that video to you. All right, so without further ado, man, let's just go ahead and get into this game here. The first one on top, Yanni Chirinos against Tristan McKenzie. I'm not going to be on the mic for any of these games. If that bothers you, I apologize, but it's 5 o'clock, and it's time to get off work, and time to get dinner going for the kiddos. It's just how it goes, man. It's just how it goes. So let's get the game underway. Chicago, the Chicago Cubs. Richmond, good boys, against the San Francisco Grizzlies. Tristan McKenzie, Yanni Chirinos. Should be a good matchup. Look at that ERA, by the way. There is a statistic. I tried to play this game last night, and I just couldn't do it. There is a statistic that might show up in this matchup. The good boys have the worst ERA in the GGBL. They have the worst earned run average. Our pitching staff is last in regards to runs scored. So it's not good. It's not good, guys. Let me know in the comment section. I'm going to do some audio testing here because OBS is weird about different games, with the audio. So I'm going to do some audio testing. We'll see which one works. But let me know in the comment section or the live chat if it sounds good. Okay? If it's too loud, too quiet, so on and so forth. Guys, that's it for me. Enjoy the rest of the game. I'll see you at the post-game recap.
Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Grizzlies and the Retrievers. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Tristan McKenzie gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
So here is Byron Buxton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. 1-2 now. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. 1-2, here it comes. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Here now is Adam Hazley. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Skied into very shallow right. Ruth is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Next, it'll be Christian Yelich. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. So a full count now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Here's a look over. Yelich is off at first with 2 away. And another throw over. Runner back safely. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. In the dirt here, but it won't skip far enough for the runner to advance. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely.
Runner, yes, yes.
Yelich is running. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit farther than that this season, and as ShowTrack tells us, it carried a projected 460 feet. That's big boy territory.
San Francisco is out in front here, 2-0. Yonny Chirinos will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
Into the box, Darius Wilson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike, too.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Hit on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Batting second.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
So now to the plate, Nick Dunn. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Here comes the 1-2. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-1 home. Hit hard to the right side. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. San Francisco is on top 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jonathan India.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone. Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Ruth is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting seven.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Standing in now, Patrick Mazika. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The third baseman, number 5.
Next to stand in is number 5. He'll take his first hacks here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two out, nobody on. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Fouled away. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
The 2-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. Barehanded at his knees. In time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
The left fielder.
All right, here's how the visitors are
15.
lining up today. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
At the plate, number 15. Hit back up the middle. There's Connor Falefa. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Base is empty, 2 away. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball. 10.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So now here is Isaiah Kiner Falefa as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL
Now
East
batting,
race.
right fielder, Byron Buxton.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Byron Buxton grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
To the plate now, Adam Hazley. Hit hard on the ground to second. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Brett Beatty, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Now to the plate, Michael Ruth. 1 out, nobody on. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah.
Into the box now, Joey Bart. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the 1-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Ruth leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In now, Darius Wilson. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. From the stretch, down the left field line and hard hit. Ruth rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Tried to score all the way from first, but the relay was too good, and it ends the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Next up is Keston Hiura, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate now, Cabrera. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So now to the plate, Jonathan India. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 2 out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. There's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Patrick Mazeika.
Digging in next, Patrick Mazeika. He bounced out last time up. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. San Francisco is out in front 3-0. So now into the box is Nick Dunn. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Lays off 2-2 now. Now the pitch, and this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Hit out towards second. And that's the 1st out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Now into the box, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The center fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
Ready now is Kyle Lewis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out towards shallow right. And And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. And now number 5 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1 and 2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2 and 2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Byron Buxton.
To the plate now, Byron Buxton. Fastball called strike, 1 and 2. Kiner-Falefa, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
So next to bat will be Adam Hazley, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Skied into very shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Now it'll be number 15. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the center fielder, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Into the box, Johan Camargo. Grounded back up the middle. There's Kiner-Falefa on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
So next to hit is Brett Beatty. Struck out in his first at bat. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped down the line. A dive. He's got it. He's up with it. The throw. What a play. And here's another look at that highlight reel play with show track. Didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. In now, Michael Ruth hit high and deep out to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate now, Joey Bart. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
2-2 the count. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Grizzlies are out on top 3-2. Justin Steele takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching, Justin Steele.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Christian Yelich. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Keston Hiura stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Here's the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Cabrera, and that misses. 2-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. Ruth able to track it down for the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, it'll be Darius Wilson as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. And now in the box, Nick Dunn. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Next, here is Matt Olson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. One and one. Here it is. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Jonathan India. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Ruth is there, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Patrick Mazeika.
Now at the plate, here is Patrick Mazeika. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Lewis, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, number 5.
Stepping in now, number 5. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Runners on the move for second. All even now, 2-2. Mazeika, base runner at first with 1 out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Into the box now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI, as it's now a 4-2 game.
Hey,
Now
every
batting,
pitcher
right
likes to
fielder,
have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Next to hit, Byron Buxton. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Men on third with 2 down. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fly ball out toward left center field. Lewis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Grizzlies lead this one 4-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Lewis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next, it'll be number 15. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Johan Camargo.
So here's Johan Camargo. He grounded out last time up. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. So now to the plate, Brett Beatty. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Liner in there for a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 3, Michael.
At the plate now is Michael Ruth, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
and deep down the left field line. And foul. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Now a ball lined to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now to the plate, here is Adam Hazley. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
In is Christian Yelich. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ball 3.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Testing. Fura.
To the plate now, Keston Hiura. Fouled off. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now the pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
Cabrera would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And it's fouled away. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, number 19.
Digging in will be Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So up steps Joey Bart now. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Line, but speared on a hop.
And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
The batter, the shortstop.
Well, the first baseman
Gary
tried to do his part and help his partner out, but the throw is just way too off target. He almost makes a great save, but that's going to be a throwing error all the way.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Darius Wilson. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take the deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Nipped the corner, 2-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Nick Dunn, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Bart on at first, nobody out. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Fielded cleanly. A tag for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Jason Adams is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Nick Dunn. 2 out, nobody on. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hit down the third base line. The 3-2 one more time. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Set to start the 9th in this one, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. The 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher, Patrick Mazeika.
Up next, Patrick Mazeika. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a liner. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, number 5. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Squared that one up just a little late. Runners on first with one down. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Number 33 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. At the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Fly ball right down the line in left. Number 15 will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Byron Buxton.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Very high, 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two men are on with two men out. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Brian Villanueva is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Matt Olson.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bouncer to the left side, right to him. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now
so the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Now at the plate, Kyle Lewis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 3-1 is in there for the second strike. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
And now
Number
here
15.
is number 15. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Grizzlies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Yanni Chirinos earns his 8th victory of the season. Brian Villanueva wraps it up for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the home team, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.
Under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cardinals and the Saints.
And now, your 2000.
It's baseball. It's the show. And Ruben Finley, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Stepping up is Frankie Bowen, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And a very comfortable 81 degrees as we get things started this evening. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Standing in now, Luis Renfroe, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. Count to 2-1.
Liner in there for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis, and he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
1-2. Here it is. Left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
At the plate now, Wilmer Flores. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 3-0 ball game. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. Columbus is on top here, 3-0. Davy Garcia, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Striding in is number 28. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
So now to the plate, Bryson Stott. Hit sharply on the ground. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Batting third, the catcher, Wilson.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. The 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 3-2 contest.
You know, D-Row, you know you've been a pretty productive player when you can collect 500 runs batted in your career. With that base hit right there, that's RBI number 500.
Yeah, it's a testament not only to this guy's talent, but his work ethic. The ability to stay healthy, stay on the field, and be productive. 500 RBIs is a lot of runs batted in.
At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. And the count will be full. Contreras leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Angelo Ruth. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Batting sixth.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, the one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this team just does not drive the baseball. Last in slugging percentage. You can chalk a little bit of it up to their ballpark, but the bottom line is this will eventually catch up with them. They have to work better counts and at least try to create some havoc offensively.
Count is 1-2 now. Two out here and a runner at second. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Columbus leads it 3-2. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Bo Callaway. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting eighth.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Into the box, Austin Wells. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Bryant Packard. Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field. A base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. At the plate now, Frankie Bowen. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Packard, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
To the plate now, Luis Renfroe. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Columbus leads this one 5-2. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Robbie Grossman.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Reined in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 8, the center fielder.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Stepping in now, Corbin Carroll. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in this second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in now, Patrick Wisdom. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the 1st out.
Now batting.
And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Three and one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Davis leads off first with 1 away. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, number 44.
And stepping in, Aristides Aquino. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 28, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Pops this one up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Bryson Stott.
Next up, Bryson Stott. He singled first time up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bouncer up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
The catcher, number 41, Wilson Contreras.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. In now, Wilson Contreras. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now back.
Now to bat, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
2 out with the man at first. He's running. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
3-2 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 11 for him on the season. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, I'm not sure that ball's ever going to be found. It went so far. One of the most impressive home runs we've ever seen, and the show track numbers are just ridiculous. Get this, the projected distance registered at over 500 feet. Very few balls in history have reached that territory, so expect to see that one on highlight reels for a long time to come. At the plate, Angelo Ruth. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Bo Calloway, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A payoff pitch one more time. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Wells.
Next to dig in, Austin Wells. Now the 3-2 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Ruth is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Bryant Packard.
Next to hit is Bryant Packard. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. You can relate, Dan, so what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens, you start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
So now to the plate, Frankie Bowen lifted in the air to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter. Number 51 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Packard is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 9, Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
So the next to bat will be Corbin Carroll, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Two out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled to the left side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. The Cardinals are out in front 5-4. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Renfroe. The 2-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Francisco Lindor is on deck. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. The 2-2. Now a big swing by Lindor, and he connects. This one's carrying well. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. Number 13 for him on the year, and it's now 7-4.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Quinn Priester, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Into the box now, J.D. Davis. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting.
And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there are two away now.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping in next, Aristides Aquino. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the pitch. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And they double him up. It's 8-4.
That was an incredible home run, probably one of the deepest shots you'll ever witness outside of a home run derby. Show Track tells us the projected distance comes in at a whopping 490 feet on the dot. Absolutely amazing.
Standing in now, Bo Callaway. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Well.
At the plate now, Austin Wells. Hard hit towards center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Columbus is on top, 8-4. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Patrick Wisdom. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box, number 28. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Stepping in once again is Bryson Stott. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
To the plate now, Wilson Contreras. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
The batter, the first baseman.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
High in the air down the right field line. Aquino is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Bryant Packard. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 10, Frankie Bowen.
Frankie Bowen will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Luis Renfroe is on deck. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Renfroe.
So stepping in is Luis Renfroe. Bowen stands at first with 1 out. And there he goes towards second. Now a ball rolls softly to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Over to first, and that retires the side. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Angelo Ruth. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
The next 3-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Drilled down the line. Davis brings it in, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Leaves after just 5 1/3, and despite exiting with the lead, he'll be the first to tell you he did not have his good stuff in this one.
Please.
Matthew Thompson is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Thompson.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 51. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, Robbie Grossman. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box now, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Patrick Wisdom, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Standing in now, Patrick Wisdom. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Davis, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Wilmer Flores waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Wilmer Flores will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Ready with the 1-1. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Justin Dillon enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So now to the plate, Bo Callaway. Swing and a liner. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a looper to left. Stott shading to his right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Wells.
Now at the plate is Austin Wells. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional.
But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Columbus is on top here, 10-4. So here is number 28. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now
Into
back.
the box.
The
Bryson
shortstop.
Stott is looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat. The 2-2. Pulled softly out toward right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Stott, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So now to the plate, Bryant Packard. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
To the plate now, Frankie Bowen into the corner and slicing foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at 3rd. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the box, Luis Renfroe. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Runners at 2nd and 3rd here. Nobody out. Two and 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st down. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at 2nd and 3rd with 1 away now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from 3rd. And the runner from 3rd crosses the plate.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Bowen at 3rd with 2 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Carroll finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Columbus is out in front here, 11-4. So now here is Angelo Ruth, grounded out in his last at bat. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Hit on the ground to third. Davis has got it. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 51.
Next, it'll be number 51, singled in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now batting, center fielder,
Corbin Carroll will be the batter. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. A runner on first with 2 away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Wilmer Flores gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one. The second coming back in the 7th. He goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well out to deep left center field, and he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Standing in now, Aristides Aquino. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Here now the 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Smoke toward the hole. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Bo Callaway. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Aquino gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Joely Rodriguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Austin Wells. 2-1.
I got 2-1.
3 runs already home here. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Popped him up. Number 28 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Bryant Packard.
Next to stand in is Bryant Packard. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 10, Frankie Bowen.
Now to the plate, Frankie Bowen. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Grossman is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Columbus leads it 14-4. Now into the box, Patrick Wisdom starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, number 28, fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball.
Now
and what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Bryson Stott. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. To second for one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
The catcher, number 41.
Digging in next, Wilson Contreras. Full count still. This is line to left. Packard is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
14-4 is the way this one ends. The Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Davy Garcia earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Ruben Finley was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Well, holy crap. 14-4. Are you kidding me right now? 15 hits and 14 runs, 3 for 5. Wilmer Flores had 3 home runs today. That's ridiculous, guys. Let's see what everybody else did. We got Lindor. We got a Lindy home run. Bo Callaway, custom player. Frankie Bowen home run. Man, they just... They took him behind the woodshed. I mean, my goodness. Packard 3 for 5. Callaway 2 for 5. It's ridiculous. 3 home runs, 6 ribbies for Flores. Just crazy, man. I mean, I told you guys in the chat, like, this is an offensive palace. This is like a home run palace. The altitude here at this stadium is just crazy. I think that obviously plays a big-time factor. It's like Colorado, but on steroids. All right, so next game up on tap here tonight will be the Firebirds against the Mallards. We've seen a lot of Max Fried in this series. He's currently 4-6 with a 5.72. I just don't know if that's good enough to show. We got a Rico Ramos matchup here with Keegan Aiken. That might be a good one here. So let's just go ahead and simulate here and see what we got. Seattle actually getting swept. Wow. So Phoenix is on some kind of hot streak here. They got 7 runs, 9. They might score a lot of runs here against Michigan, but you know, Michigan. They might be meeting Michigan at the wrong time. Michigan's got a really good pitching staff, and they might be able to win this series. But Phoenix 40-30 currently. Michigan's still hanging in there. They're still having a good season. I was wondering how these matchups were going to play out the further that you get down in these months. You know, the more games that you play, you really don't know how this team's going to look, right? So they could get on a cold streak, hot streak. You have no idea. So I'm actually pretty excited that the fact that Michigan's still playing well. They're hanging in there with Phoenix at that point. Standings-wise, Phoenix, they're 3 games back. It's got a little preview here for this matchup. Now, if we go down to the East side of things, Michigan's in first place in the East. So we got a first-second matchup in this game here. So let's actually simulate Max Fried and Seth Johnson. And Michigan gets the win 7-3. We'll watch this one. Keegan Aiken against Rico Ramos Jr. You know how I'm kind of biased towards custom players, so that's what we're gonna do. We got a lefty against a lefty. I think Keegan Aiken's a lefty. We'll find out anyway. But pretty close in average, pretty close in pitching staff as well. So 2 good teams. Looking forward to this one, guys. We're currently sitting here at about 7:25. So our 3rd game in. We got 1 more game to go after this. So it looks like we're averaging about 9:30 is when we're going to get done tonight. So ultimately about 10 o'clock, I'm thinking, is when we'll do like the recaps, the statistics, all-star races, things like that. If you have to head on out, tune in, tune back out, you know what I mean. So let's get into this matchup. Rico Ramos, Keegan Aiken, 2 lefties. There you go. He's a left-hander.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Fire and the Ducks. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Keegan Aiken, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate, Pedro Alvarez. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Fouled off. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting the cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League.
And he also leads the league in slugging percentage. So not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of bullets in the gap and extra base hits.
Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McKenna able to track it down for the 3rd out. Rico Ramos will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Batting second, the center fielder, Alex.
So now into the box is Alex McKenna. Taylor aboard here at first with nobody out. In there, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
At the plate now, Alex Bregman. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman, number 14 on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
No, that's bad.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
3 runs already home here. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Robert Hayes.
Next up is Robert Hayes. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 1 inning in the books here. The Ducks lead it 3-0. Second inning set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Two and one. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Two pitches fouled away.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Batting 6, the shortstop.
Okay, here's the defense
Number
for the
8.
home team. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Standing in now, number 8. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses, ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Throw over to first. Runner's back. So now to the plate, Renato Nunez. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, number 25. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it. Here comes the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out with the man at first. High in the air out to center field. McKenna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Ready now is Bobby Bradley. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. Bobby Bradley has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Stepping in now, Cole Roederer. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Reese McGuire is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So next to bat will be Reese McGuire, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Roederer on at first, nobody out. Still hanging with him, another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-2. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Paul Sewell enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Into the box, Dom Taylor. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, the things you need to focus on today, you got to watch this team. They have the most errors in the league. You cannot be a successful ball club and kick it around and give this team extra outs. Let's see what happens.
At the plate, Alex McKenna. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
And now Alex Bregman. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And show track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box now, Javier Baez lifted in the air out towards left center. Blair finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Michigan leads this one 6-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. Here it comes on 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Connor Blair.
Standing in now, Connor Blair. Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
At the plate now, Pedro Alvarez. The count now at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, but they throw it away at second. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at 3rd.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Always productive to score runs when he can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Striding forward now is the DH. Jose Ramirez flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Alvarez leads off second with one gone in the inning. In the air down the line in left. Roederer is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are two men out.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
So next to hit is Tyler Stevenson, runner in scoring position with two gone. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Ducks are out on top 6-2. Now it'll be Dylan Carlson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 2-1. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the designated hitters, Robert Hayes.
Next, here is Robert Hayes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Bobby Bradley waits on deck. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 44, Bobby Bradley.
And now in the box, Bobby Bradley off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Popped him up. Fuentes will put this one away, and the side is retired. At the plate now is number 8. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-1 home.
No.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The first baseman, number 55, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Number 25 waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't
Number
outrageous.
25.
Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, number 25. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Cole Roederer. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a liner. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short
Now
for the first out.
Number 7.
Next to hit, Reese McGuire. He hit a 2-run homer first time up. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, the second baseman, Don Taylor.
Now at the plate here is Dom Taylor. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Now to the plate, here is Josh Fuentes. He singled in his first AB. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here's a high pop-up. Taylor is there. 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Connor Blair.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Connor Blair singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Pedro Alvarez.
Digging in will be Pedro Alvarez, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, this guy handles lefties pretty well as that above 300 batting average to test. He swings it really good from the right side.
Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now at the plate, Alex McKenna. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. The 1-1.
I got 2-1 again.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs.
Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 2nd of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Now another 1-2. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Number 11 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Tyler Lyons gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson, and he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Count even at 2-2. Here it comes. Robert Hayes will be next. No outs, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Wow, this one was over before it even started. Talking about a rude awakening to the game. He only lasted 1 inning. There's still 8 innings the bullpen's going to have to eat up in this one.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blair is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 44, Bobby Bradley.
Next, it'll be Bobby Bradley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Three and 1. Cole Roederer would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. It seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box, Cole Roederer turned on down the line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
In now, Reese McGuire. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 5 innings complete. Michigan is on top here, 9-2. Number 33 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 33.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Jesse Winker. Fouled off. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Roederer is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here now the 2-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Tyler Stevenson. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Dom Taylor. The 1-1 is a slider that can't catch the outside. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Alex McKenna to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
Up next, Alex Bregman. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues. Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
McKenna leads off first with 1 away. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate now, Javier Baez. Hard hit to first. Scooped up, one there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We're through 6 full. The Ducks on top 9-2. Stepping up is number 8. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder going back. A jump at the wall, and he's got it. Great play for the first out. To the plate now, Renato Nunez. To 1-2 now.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there.
25.
That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, number 25. And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Third baseman,
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. Man at first after the 2-out walk. A runner on first with 2 away. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Connor Blair on the ground to the right side. He's got it, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join with the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Hunter Strickland enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Dylan Carlson will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strickland has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. The 2-2. And that's the first out.
Now
well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Robert Hayes. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Seared down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Into the box, Bobby Bradley. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two-one, here it is. And he misses again, ball 3.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hayes stands at first with 1 out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation,
now
so
batting,
you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, Cole Roederer. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 7.
And now here is Reese McGuire. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 2 down, runners at first and second. Popped him up. Number 25 calls for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. And stepping in, Pedro Alvarez. He bounced out last time up. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Next up, Jesse Winker hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Striding in is Jose Ramirez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Tyler Stevenson. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Standing in now, number 8. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. The Ducks lead this one 9-4. Dowries Valdez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Dowries Valdez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dom Taylor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one's flared out toward left. And that's in there. Base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
The 1-1 is a ball down and away.
I got 2-1 to count.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
The batter,
Boy,
number
they
9.
have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Javier Baez. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Bregman is off at first with 2 away. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike 3. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Renato Nunez. Hit back up the middle. There's Baez. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back, number 25.
Now to bat, number 25. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Josh Fuentes, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Connor Blair grounded out in his last at-bat. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Roederer is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Ducks rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Keegan Aiken notches his 3rd win of the year. Rico Ramos struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
So, guys, I come back in, and I see this home run that's absolutely robbed. Oh, my God. That's one of the first time I've probably seen that in gameplay in this series, in the GGBL. Who was it? That was... who was that off the bat of? That was... I know that was McKenna, but... Man, that's gonna be hard to. That's gonna be hard to look after. I'm gonna have to look at the VOD. Anybody that was still watching that? Let's hope it's more exciting. After all the home runs, it's just boring. True. How many home runs were hit here? Ramirez. And McKenna had 2. Bradley, McGuire, Baez, Bregman had 2. Bregman had 2 too. Holy crap, dude! What is going on? We've got all these home runs happening here. The pitching's just bad. It's like if you guys want to be a custom player in here, you might not want to be a pitcher. Holy shnikes! But Bregman 5 for 5. This is probably the most notable. Dom Taylor 1 for. McKenna had a great game, upping his average to 260. My boy here, Robert Hayes, didn't do much. 1 for 4. Bradley had a home run. Okay, that was Bobby Bradley. Mario Mazza at 277. That's not bad. I thought he would have been doing a little more, but Ramirez, Winker, really the only offense to speak of. Fuentes and Connor Blair. So, yeah, I'm going to have to go back and look and see who did McKenna rob. That's a pretty great catch. All right, so next up, guys, is Carolina versus Atlanta. Now, both teams still in the hunt for the NL East. Carolina, obviously, the leaders here, 37 and 32, but Atlanta one game back of 500. Let's see how they do. They've got Colorado on the road, and then Miami here at home. So let's simulate here. So they lose the series out in Colorado, then they split the series with Miami. They're losing some ground, guys. 41 and 33 against 35 and 38. I don't know. You tell me what you want to see. You tell me what you want to see, because we have a custom prospect here, Parker Burnside. We could throw him out here against Carolina, or we could do Hunter Green, who's 6 and 3 against Reynaldo Lopez. I kind of like that matchup a little bit more. Now, you know me, I kind of lean towards those customs, but that's just a good matchup here. Hunter Green. I haven't seen Hunter Green, a whole lot of Hunter Green in gameplay. So what are you guys thinking here? I'll wait for you guys to let me know. Whoops, hold on. Whoops. There we go. All right. Green and Lopez. All right. What do you guys think here? Hold on. Let me see. Are we on the game capture? Okay, yeah. We're on the game capture. Okay. It's just weird. All right. Let me get back to the live stream here. So David says Green. Braden J says he doesn't care. War Thunder says let's see Atlanta. No, we're showing Atlanta, but I want to know the pitching matchups. Rico says Burnside, so we got 1 vote for Green, 1 vote for Burnside. I think I gotta go with Hunter Green, man. It's gonna be a good matchup there. Burnside would be interesting, but 6 and 3 versus 6 and 4. I think I'm gonna be the executive decision here. We're gonna see Hunter Green. We've seen a couple custom guys go today. Let's just go after this matchup here. Hunter Green versus Reynaldo Lopez. And then War Thunder pops in, so he's the tiebreaker. There you go. At good old Renway Field. We're always at Renway Field. All right, broadcast, clear skies. We are ready to go, guys. I'll see you on the flip side. Enjoy the game.
Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Bees and the Blue Sox. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next.
2020.
Reynaldo Lopez gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Clayton Hall. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. A little bit outside. 2-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V. Talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
The 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Posey has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Another 1-2 delivery. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. His home run total sits as the 8th best in the National League entering play.
Hey, D-Row, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. And actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the... And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Hunter Green, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, here's an interesting pitcher. He actually pitches better on the road than he has at home this season, which is not an easy thing to do. Sometimes guys just like being on the road, being in a different hotel, warming up and going out onto a different mound. Whatever the case, this guy definitely loves pitching on the road.
Now at the plate here is Luis Arias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit softly on the ground to first. Reined in. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
At the plate, Braden Bishop. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
Into the box now, Juan Soto. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Bishop, base runner at first with 1 out. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. At the plate now, Cody Hosey. Called strike 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And not in time as the run scores.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Next to dig in, Yerman Mercedes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that 1 run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
The set and the 2-2 in the air out to right. Reyes gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. So stepping in is Franmil Reyes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Okay.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Luis Toribio. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Jahmai Jones.
Now a throw over to first in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Toribio leads off first with 1 away. Into the box, Jahmai Jones. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Pause, now the pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hot shot to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off-speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
To the plate now, Orlando Arcia. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Sam Huff. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 64. He brings a rather ugly .230s batting average into this one. The 1-2 pitch. In the air to left. Arcia has a play. 1 out.
Batting 8.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors.
24.
And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport. And that's Orlando. Shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Into the box now, number 24. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 9. The left fielder.
To 2-2 now.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Clayton Hall. Into the corner and slicing foul. One out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bishop is there. 2 gone.
Now batting. Left fielder. Kyle Isbell.
Stepping in next, Kyle Isbell. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball.